are in the mix with D.Hall and the People's Show.
Coming to us out of studio today in beautiful Raleigh, North Carolina. He stands next to his world-famous producer, Jay. He is the #1 undisputed top talk show host on the air today. The voice of the people show. Ladies and gentlemen, here is D.Hall.
Your production.
Hello to everybody. It's good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for being a part of the show today. Wow. We're here with you on another Sunday, Combat Sunday. That's what I call it because I bring in a lot of fighters, and I want y'all also. Let me say this to you. I want y'all to come back and join me this Thursday night. We going Southern Soul style. We bringing in some artists for the next month. So also in August, but we'll start with Miss Coco. But we'll get into that later on. But first, it's all about my man today, Mr. Russ. Before we go any further, this is an online program. It is the work of talk and discussion. This is an online talk show that educate adult audiences. Parental advisory is advised. Some things may not be censored for children. So if you got kids, be careful. Have them around. We may say a few words that's out the way. Hello to Chantel. So let me get this right, because I never get her name right. I know she's mad with me, and I've been knowing her for a minute now. Shantice Lachelle, the host of Thunder Wine and Blues. Glad to see you. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for checking us out and being a part of the show today. I know you're going to be back Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Miss Coco on, and I think you know who she is. So we'll definitely have her on and talking with her and bringing in some more artists also, because we're getting back with them now also. 8 p.m. I think it'll be your time, be 7 Thursday. Well, we're gonna have her on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. And man, I love this song that she's got 2 of them that I love. Chocolate Drop, and I think the other one is a Country Girl or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. But it's my girl. Y'all check her out. She's got a fantastic show. Y'all check her out. She comes on Sunday. I don't know if she got a show on tonight, but she's definitely a person to watch out. If you love Southern Soul, that's what she does. Artists and all kinds of artists when it comes to music. So y'all check her out also. All right, here we go. I got my man coming. Stephen Colbell is in the house. Well, hello to you, Stephen. Yours truly. D.Hall is talking to you. Thank you for coming over all the way from the UK BWTV boxing page. Craig Huke. Where you at, man? I know you want to see this interview. Good to see you, brother. Freelance chauffeur. Hello to you, man. Thank you for coming in. I see y'all all over. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Let me get my man in. He's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's begin to get this show to rolling and rocking right now. Yeah, that's my dude right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, you're looking sharp today.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Glad to have you on the program. I know it's been a while. I know you want to get up and speak your piece. I know you've been wanting to get on the show. So we got you today for the next 30 minutes, man. Before we get started, my man, and talk about all the good things that's going to happen to you, if you would, please tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
Man, my name is Lamar Russ, man. Was born in Tallahassee, Florida, but moved to Wilmington, North Carolina in 1995. Started boxing at the age of 9 in 1997. Took off from there, man. Everything else is legendary. I went 55-0 as as a JO.
Uh-huh.
And then I lost my first fight in against Brandon Rios.
Brandon Rio.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in Michigan. So with that being said, I won another 30 fights. I turned open at 17 and kicking doors down and taking names. I got rated number 4 in the world. Excuse me,
Right.
in the United States. At 152, number 4 at 165. The
Right.
last year amateur, I lost to Fernando Guerrero and Sean Porter.
Okay.
Then I turned pro. Really kicking doors down, man.
I like this guy, man. I like this guy. We've got my man,
Yes.
Mr. Russ on, and he's an exciting young man because he's been through, been into the boxing field for a long time and still doing it right now today. And I like what he's doing. I like the energy that he's bringing to the program. We like it. I hope y'all like it too. And we're gonna talk a little bit. We go because we know you got a fight coming up July the 29th. We're gonna talk about all that within the next 30 minutes. But what I want to start with was you just what you just did. You came from Tallahassee. You came from North Carolina, and you've been here ever since. Man, look, you also was a smart guy. You had a boxing scholarship. How do you get a boxing scholarship?
So what they did was you had to meet the grades, but more important, you had to meet the skills requirement. And they only had one boxing college in Marquette, Michigan. So with that being said, I went to the Nationals where I lost. They seen the skill set. They checked my background, my grades. They're like, man, we would love to have you here.
Yeah.
You could be the next one for the 2008 Olympic team.
Yeah.
I mean, they seen the potential, but the reason why I didn't go was because they gave me a partial scholarship at the last minute. And the out-of-state tuition was like, like probably like 80 grand, 90 grand.
Wow.
So I decided last minute, when my coach who passed, he was like, man, what do you think about Fayetteville, North Carolina? Fayetteville State. I'm like, ain't nobody up there, coach. He's like, well, I'm from a military. And my old soldier and guy I trained, Alfonso Smith, Coach Smitty, he's there. And I'm like, I know that guy. So with that being said, I actually came down, met Coach Smitty. And Coach Smitty was a former he was a big time coach. He was the former coach of Ray Mercer.
Wow.
Anthony Hembrook, both of them was on the Olympic team.
Yeah.
Keith Mullen, former world champion. Like Coach Smitty still to this day is the man in North Carolina. Like he's the man. And for me being his last fighter, man, he led me to a lot of great things as well too. So
wonderful. Hey, and that's the thing. A lot of people don't know. We do in North Carolina. We do have a boxing history. You have to search a little bit, but it's there. I want to say hello to some people. Jackie Bowles, thank you for coming in. I want to say hello to freelancer chauffeur. He said, "Bro, do you need a promotional service?" That's what he asked. The question he asked. Do you need that?
Yeah, tell me most definitely. And one thing about it is right now for me, my promoter and manager, I never re-signed a deal because I was trying to see what was open out there for me.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm open to hear people out, man. 18 wins, 3 losses. Been in camp with Canelo, Triple G, Floyd, Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev. So we could definitely talk business. Maybe we can help each other.
There you go. You hear that, my man? He said, "Yeah, y'all definitely can talk some business." Look, man, I want to talk to you about, and you had an amateur career. Your amateur career from 2005 to 2009. What did you take from the amateurs that pretty much help you right now in the pros? What did you take from that?
Just the grinding, the hard work, the dedication. See, a lot of people think that the pros is a whole lot harder than the amateurs when it's vice versa. In the amateurs, you got 3 minute rounds.
Right.
Excuse me, 3 2 minute rounds. Well, they switch them on and off. Sometimes it was 4 2 minute rounds, then it was 3. But more importantly, you just got a fast pace. So you got to be real fast, great condition, and timing got to be on point. You got to be very, very mentally smart. But
Smart.
going on to a 10 or 12 rounder in the pros, same thing, but you got more time. So what I took from the amateurs is the conditioning, the mindset, and the quick thinking.
Okay. I want to say I got somebody in here all the way from Michigan. It was where my parents live at. My father passed away, but that's where my mom lives at. Joanne Richard, she says, I am in the building all the way from Detroit. Megan 313 is here. How you doing? Good to see you, Joanne. Thank you for coming in. Uh, that's my city right there. My mom's there, my brother's there. Uh, all in Michigan, the Motor City, Kronk Boxing. I know you know about that, Lamar.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I know a lot of great fighters from that way, man. One of the guys used to be my rival, man, but we good friends. Tony Harrison from the
Tony,
amateurs.
yeah,
We was really good friends. J. Leon Love,
love,
who
yeah,
signed with
yeah,
Floyd, real great guy. Um,
yeah. Stephen Covell out of the UK says, "Hey Lamar," he says, "UCAN's phone, UK fans want to know when we be seeing you over there in the UK. They want you to come over to UK, man. Look, you got UK fans."
hey, listen, I'm there. Hey, listen, I got a passport, and that's one thing I'm looking to get a fight over there, man. So listen, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm definitely willing to come.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all hear that? UK fans, y'all hear that right now? He definitely wants to come over there, and he definitely wants to go over there and kick some ass. Yeah, I said it. All right, here we go. When did you turn pro? When actually did you turn pro?
When I turned pro in 2009, I was in college, and me and Coach Smitty was like, man, we missed the Olympics. We couldn't go to the Olympic trials and make the Olympic team because of school. Federal State wouldn't give me the days to go. So we
Okay,
was just like, man, this is it. We need to just either we gonna turn pro, or we gonna try again another 4 years. I'm like, man, I'm just ready to go. So in
you ready to go?
2009, we went down to Don Turner boxing camp,
Don
and a
Turner,
lot of
yeah,
people know my manager, Don Turner. So we went down there and sparred with Sergey Kovalev,
yes, yes,
the
yeah,
former heavyweight champion. We sparred with him. He'd only been in the U.S. for 4 months, and this is way before anyone knew about him. So we went down
right.
there and sparred with him. And the first round, I went out there and gave him the works, and it surprised him because he fought light heavyweight in the amateurs,
Yeah,
but I was a middleweight.
right,
In the first round, I went out there and I can't say I beat him up. I definitely didn't beat him up, but I gave him awakening like, wow, this guy ain't come to play.
right.
So what he did was the second round, man, just being honest, he really got firm on me and hit me with a jab because he got a tremendous jab, but his right hand is his money. He
Right.
hit me with an overhand right and dropped me. And I'll be honest, I'm just an honest guy.
Right.
It probably was one of the hardest I've ever been hit, still to this day. And when he dropped me, I looked at Coach Smitty. I looked at Coach Smitty and said, Coach, I'm good. And tried to get up. He put his hand on my shoulder. No, you're not. He just said it. So, but long story short, I got up. Sergey didn't know much English,
Right.
but Don translated to him. He was like, "You're a very good guy. Keep going, man." And a week later, Agus Klimas, the manager of Sergey and Lokomenchenko,
Hmm.
he called me and said, "Hey, we're gonna have you fight in October, your first pro match. If
Wow.
everything goes well, I'm gonna sign you." I
Okay.
won my fight. I fought a guy that was like 17 wins and 36 losses on my first fight.
Right
First
when you
pro
first.
fight, I didn't slack off. I went head first, and I
Yeah.
knocked him out in the third round. And everything else was history, man.
Everything is. Wow. Well, and it's amazing because Brandon Lasky, my man, what's up, brother? I just popped in. Brandon Lasky, ring announcer, I mean, does UFC, does boxing, anything you name it, he's in it. That's my guy right there. Good to see you, Brandon. Thank you for coming on. We got my man, super middleweight, I like that because I like Superman. So, hey, super middleweight, my man Lamar Russ on, and I'm glad to see you. Glad to see y'all joining us right now. Uh, and we talking. You talking about your camps and stuff. We're gonna talk about the camps you went to. You met Canelo. You met Gennady Golovkin and Edwin Ramirez. You met him,
and
man.
Rodriguez. I was in
Ed
camp with him
Rodriguez.
as well. I
Yeah,
knew when
yeah.
they got him ready for Andre Ward.
Oh, you went to you say that again now?
Edwin Rodriguez when he fought Andre Ward.
Oh, for
I'm the
Andre.
one that went to camp with him in Houston and got him ready.
Oh, okay. But look, what did you take from all that? What was it? What did you take from those camps? I mean, just one answer from all those guys. What did you take from the guys from the camps?
I can say more anything than knowledge. And I say that because one thing about Canelo, Triple G, there's some very, very smart fighters in. I always thought like, oh, your size and how fast you punch and how hard you punch. But it wasn't. Like their camps. They made camps with guys that was already middleweights. And mind you, they're a whole lot bigger than what they fight. So for me, all my camps now going forward, I try to fly guys that's already middleweights or a little bit smaller, maybe like one weight class a little bit above. Because your body is your temple. So with that being said, you got to take care of that. Because body hard on sport. And in order for you to last long, you got to take care of that body.
Right.
Fights and sparring going hard, you don't need all that. So I can just say the knowledge on boxing.
Knowledge.
And that's one thing I can say. A lot of people, Michael Williams Jr., from North Carolina. Now, they say, oh, man, he ain't been fighting nobody, this and that. Well, you know what? In my mind at first, I'm like, all right, cool. But then you think about it. And shout out to his dad, man. His dad a very stern, smart guy, man. I might have tips off to him because you know what? He lead his son's career. He don't let everybody else lead it for him. And he don't care what nobody says. His best interest is take care of his son. But back to what I was saying with him is he fought a lot of guys that were losing records. But you know what? The ending goal in boxing is to get to the title, take care of your body, last long, and have a career after boxing. So
yeah.
My hat tips off to him and his dad, especially Lil Mike, man. Lil Mike is a good kid, man. He don't say nothing to nobody. He don't bother nobody. He don't get into it with nobody. None of the wars, none of the beefs. He's always been very, very quiet. I've been knowing that kid since he's been a little kid.
Right.
So that's a good example of what I've learned. Knowledge.
Right. Knowledge. Wow. I want to say hello to some people that's joining us right now. Clarence McLean, No Duck Zone Boxing Podcast. My man, I'll go over to check him out. He'll be on Instagram. Want to say hello to you. He's joining us right now out in the New York area. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in, my man. Always love to see you on and stopping by and checking us out over here on the People's Show. Matter of fact, we're gonna have Mike and Mike Williams Jr. and Senior on at the end of the month on I think it's the 30th, which is on another Sunday. So we're gonna have them on. They got a big fight coming up, and I'm gonna be the 29th. I'm gonna be where you at, and also on the 12th, I'm gonna be where they at because it's all about us right now. North Carolina. We're gonna turn this thing up. Here we go. Man, you people don't know. People don't know. You fall on some of the top networks in the world. And I mean, I'm talking about HBO. I'm talking about Showtime. I'm talking about ESPN. I'm talking about Telemundo. You was all over, man. What kind of experience was that for you to be on those top shows like that?
I'm being honest. When I first fought on Telemundo, it was Telefutura. I was probably one of the best shapes of my life, man. And I fought a guy, and that was my introduction to stardom. I fought a guy that was 13-0. And you know what? In my mind, that was my first camp with Triple G. He got my butt in shape, man. Him and Abel Sanchez. Shout out to Abel Sanchez, man. But he got my butt in shape to the fact that where I was weighing like 159, but I was like, man, I'm gonna be real light for this fight. I'm not gonna be able to punch. Man, I got in that fight, man, and went down there. I was punching so fast, and I felt like it wasn't that hard, but it was very hard and stern, and the combination was there. The shape was in there. I wasn't even tired, but ended up knocking that guy out. First loss, his first knockout
Wow.
in the third round, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
And that's my
Wow.
introduction to the TV scene.
Yeah. Um, got some more people coming in. I got to look. This is my guy right, Paul Capute, out of New Jersey. He is well. He fought on the Celebrate Boxing, and he's on right now. He is a champion in the Celebrate Boxing field. Damon Fieldman is the founder of that. He was on. They was on about last month. I'm glad to see him on. Thank you, Paul, for coming on, checking out the program. Share the video. Y'all know what y'all do. Share the video one time, man. That's all I ask y'all to do. Share the feed, baby. Because you know what? This is a program for y'all. And I got my man, super middleweight, Lamar Russ. He's got a fight coming up. Let's get into that right now. July the 29th, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Man, what does that mean to you to be fighting in
I mean,
Fayetteville?
for me, being honest, on all my careers, I always fought out of town and out of state. I mean, I maybe fought in Fayetteville maybe once. So this would be a good time, a good chance, and a good way to get my feedback and show my talent to Fayetteville before I actually lead the sport of boxing.
Right.
So I want to give a big shout out to Tony Burgess, Burgess Boxing Academy, and Coach Mike. He got Viking Fest promotion. Those guys, man, they about to provide a great show. I appreciate them giving me the opportunity. Hopefully everything goes as planned because I know as of right now, we having troubles with the opponent. We just getting in better shape, losing a lot more weight. The way we thought we were going to fight at, we're already at that weight now, going down further and further. So, I mean, we just get in phenomenal shape to the fact that where we really can show out and show everyone that Lamar and the Bosky Russ isn't gone. He still got something left in the tank. So,
Yeah, and that's it. You're still able to perform. You're still able to go out there and do the things that you need to do and be competitive. Once you're not competitive anymore, or don't have the spirit, then I think personally you need to step away from boxing. That's just me talking now. Because if you're not competitive in boxing, you know what I'm saying, then you're not going to perform well, and you're going to catch those L's all the time.
so one thing about that with me is, I'm as real as they come, man. And I have a lot of people that I care about me, a lot of my bros, frat bros, people that know boxing, people that don't know boxing. I'm 50-50 right now. They're like, hey, Lamar, we've been knowing you since you was a kid, man. In your voice. I'm like, man, well, you know what? Jordan Dropper hit me doing 95 miles per hour in 2015. He almost killed me. So with that being said, man, people think I get a little slur from boxing when it has nothing to do with it. But more importantly, I can still perform at a high level. But the thing is right now, man, for me to be able to fight back in Fayetteville and to show them I can perform at a high level, that's what all this means to me, especially in front of the people that I love.
Yeah.
Because like I said before, my last fight, I won my first round knockout. But the fight before that, I fought on the Contender Show. And I fought a guy, John Thompson, who's, John Thompson, he's not the best fighter, but he's no slouch. you
Right.
know, and
Right.
in the beginning of the fight, first round, I was going to and I dropped him the whole nine, but in the midst of that, I took the bone in my left elbow. And
Yeah.
I basically was fighting for my life. And like I said, John Thompson wasn't no slouch. So me fighting the top contender, and there's no way with one hand that I would be able to perform at a high level. And I took my loss. I took it on the chin and in front of
Yeah.
the whole world. But
Yeah.
that's why I'm so competitive and so big on trying to show the world that Lamar Russ is back.
It's back, right? I want to say I got some people coming in. I love the people, and I love letting them know that I see them. First one, Angel Munez. He was on last week. Incredible young man. He's going to be there that same night that you're fighting, July 29th in Fayetteville, North Carolina, at the Armory. He's going to be there. Hopefully, I'll see both of you guys. We're going to be there. Me and
Now,
Jay. He's going to be there
Angel is
also.
my guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's so crazy with Angel. When he first started boxing, he wanted to train. He used to come over to my garage with me, and I helped him. Listen, bro, hold your head up, bro. I know you can do it. You can do this and that. Basically, gave Angel the confidence and everything that he needed. And then he went in boxing in spring leg, and look at him now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's I mean he's on that next. He's going up on different levels. Lindell Jones. I want to say hello to Lindell Jones, good friend of mine all the way from Georgia. Glad to see him. He's been on my program, professional truck driver. I've been on him a very long time. Thank you for coming on, my man Lindell Jones. Got a lot going on. Always running up down that road. I know how it is. Stephen Covell said he just looked you up. And you fought. You was fighting 13-0 Jose Alonso, and you retired him. Yeah, you retired him.
See, what a lot of people don't understand is they try to look at your current fight. Now, one thing about it, I'm not 20, 25. I did it at 21, but I beat the best.
Yeah,
I've done what a lot of fighters couldn't do. Like I took people O's, or I beat people that was 1 or 2 losses, and I really made them look like nothing.
right.
So with that being said, I've been boxing since I've been 9. I'm 36. So with that being said, I'm not gonna say my body isn't always gonna be perfect, but I definitely got enough in the tank to compete at a high level, man. So
Yeah.
with that being said, we just ready to shock the world, man. That's what
You ready? You ready to do your thing? I know it, man, and I'm ready to see you do it. Come July the 29th at the Armory. I'm ready to see you do your thing. Look, you're gonna fight that night. What will this win do for you? What do you feel like this win gonna do for you?
More importantly, with my last fight being winning my knockout. Hopefully this fight goes playing and we show better skills than we did last time. Hopefully it'll put us in a great position because the fight that we've been negotiating with and talking about and possibly could get is Sergio Martinez.
Oh,
A
cool.
fighter who's, knocked Paul Williams out of his last fight. And he had a real bad accident. So with that being said, he's been out the ring for a while, but we got the same similar case.
Right.
And I feel like, hey, that's a great fight for me, a great fight for him. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can land that fight with Sergio Martinez before the end of the year. So that's
Good.
what I wanted to do for me.
Good. Everybody know who Paul Williams is. Paul Williams, professional world. He was a world champion. Got into the accident and got hurt and everything, and he's still around. I was trying to get him on this program about a year and a half ago, but it never did prevail. So we're still working at it though. Love to get him on. Lamar, you're in your 30s now. How much longer do you think that you're going to have to fight? How much longer, my friend?
So one thing about me, man, I'm trying to be like Arnold Ward, who's a very real mentor to me. He's like, man, Lamar, don't let boxing take you out. You stop boxing. So for me, like I tell everyone, man, I feel like maybe at the end of this year or maybe, halfway through next year, I think I'm done because, like I said, I got a college degree. I'm not hurting for money. I've done a lot. I haven't won a world title, but I've done a lot more than a lot of fighters. I met the people they wanted to meet. I'm friends with their favorite fighters. Like, things to me is like I've done what I wanted to do. So right now, I'm at the point of proving to people wrong that Lamar Russ still can fight. Lamar Russ is still here. Then after that, I'm gonna just go and retire. I'm gonna
Yeah.
retire on my own. I'm not gonna have boxing retire me.
Right.
And then another reason why I'm training my butt off and working hard as I can.
There you
Hey,
go.
shout out to the kids too, man. My friend,
Yeah.
but they keep me going. Friendship is essential to the soul. And with that being said, I feel it every time from my brothers, from the messages to the talks to the way they support me. And y'all will see July 29th how the
Oh
whole
yeah.
room gonna be purple and gold.
Oh yeah. We definitely gonna be there to be. We gonna definitely be there for that. Uh, Stephen Covell's got a question. He's got his question is, who is the best that you ever sparred?
Everybody always asks me that question, and they say, "Was it Triple G or Canelo?" Um, ah, um, I can't really say.
Okay.
Because one thing about Canelo was Canelo's really very smart. He know how to place his punches. But Triple G was just strong, man. And I sparred Triple G when he first got to the US. Matter of fact, I was in the first camp when he fought his first fight, US debut in Vegas. But Triple G was just strong, man. Like really strong, and he knew how to break you down and hurt you.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say that it's a toss up between Triple G and Canelo.
Okay. Okay, it's a toss up. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Stephen. Your question was answered. It's a toss up. I want to say hello to some people that's coming in right now. My man, Tony Burgess. Oh, Tony Burgess is in the house, and glad to see Tony. Always do. We'll see Tony on the 29th, right down in Fayetteville, North Carolina, at the Armory. Y'all make sure y'all come on down, join us, be
Hold
there,
on,
meet us.
hold on. Before we go, let me tell you about that guy, Tony. Let me tell you about that gentleman there. And I got a lot of respect and love for Mr. Tony. Now, no man is perfect, and that's including me. One thing about it is, and I tell him this all the time. Now, me and Mr. Tony might argue, we might fuss, we might have words, but I always got a lot of respect for him because no matter what, when I came back off my surgery, everyone said, "Oh, Lamar, you shit my eyes, this, that." But you know what? Mr. Tony opened this gym up to me.
Hmm.
He said, "Lamar, come on, get your butt back in shape." He motivated me. Still to this day, he motivates me, and I
Yeah,
greatly appreciate him, man.
yeah, I gotta. Yeah,
So
he's
yeah, I
a.
appreciate him.
Yeah, I appreciate him too, and he got on me and told me I never forget what he told me. He, I thought I would never get on your show. That's my man, Tony. Hello to Laura Reed. Laura Reed, good to see you. I met Laura a long time ago down in, I think it was in Rock Hill. It might be in Rock Hill, Charlotte, North Carolina. Laura T boxing promotion. Uh, her program, her group, shall I say, is phenomenal. Hello to Laura. Hope to see you the 29th, Laura. We'll see you there at the fights with my man Lamar Russ, super middleweight. Neville Will, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I see you just stopping through, but here I got another question. Something I want to ask you. Um, what do you want to say to your opponent, man? If you had something to say to him, what would you say to him before July
Well,
29th?
right now we were here between opponents. I mean, I can't really say who my opponent is gonna be. 'Cause like I said, we got a guy that 175, and we got another guy. But for me personally, man, I just want my opponent to know, and I expect him to come in, put on a fight, and come in with confidence. But let him know I'm coming the same way. But one thing about it is motivation being home, and that's the extra drive. So you got to come with a strong performance, a strong mindset, and then with a block out a lot of talk because it's gonna be there.
Okay, okay, there it is. Look, look, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, man. Tell the people how they can follow you if they want to see you.
Well, most importantly, man, I'm mostly on IG all the time,
Yeah,
so they can follow me at Boxing Q BoxingQue_, and then I'm on Facebook as Lamar Russ.
right.
Another thing as well too, I know a lot of people tune in. Like I said, we reorchestrating the team, so we're looking for sponsors. More importantly, managers, promoters. I mean, we open to it and we both can help each other, we're definitely open to it. 18-3, man. Been around the best, seen the best, and record, pretty good record.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just open.
Okay. Okay. There you have it. I mean, that's you know, I want to ask you about some fights before we get out of here. What do you think about? And everybody talks about this fight because it's coming up the same night that you're gonna be fighting the Crawford and Spence fight. Who you got, brother?
So it's so crazy. I tell everybody all the same. Me and Terrence Crawford, that's my guy.
Right.
Matter of fact, we came in the same amateur era. I met Terrence Crawford when I was in Omaha, Nebraska, and the National Golden Gloves. They had the action in Omaha, and he fought at 132, and I fought at 152. Terrence is a great guy, man, and same thing with Earl. I've been knowing Earl as well too. Matter of fact, when I first lost my first fight on HBO, Earl tuned in on me on Facebook and sent me a message like, bro, keep your head up, bro. You'll be all right. And I know Earl when he was in the amateur on the way to the Olympics. Now, for me personally, I think both are great people. Great spirit. They got great attributes, left-handed, strong fighter. But if I had to bet the house on it, money-wise, 55-45 percentage, I'm going with Bud. Bud is strong left-handed and he's strong right-handed.
Right.
Earl is strong left-handed and he's very precise.
Right.
I just think on my end, if we're going about points and more importantly, just styles, I got Bud. But if we're going by the politics of boxing, I got Earl with it. The reason why, he has a very, very strong, smart, stern man behind him, Al Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
And that man is the man.
Right. Right. I got you. One more fight I want to ask you about. And you've been in training camp with him, Canelo versus Jamel Charlo.
I had a conversation with a friend about this actually 2 days ago. Now the thing about it is they never said whether it's gonna be a catch weight or they're fighting at 168.
Right.
Now for me,
but he's moving up though.
Yeah, but it could be a catch weight at 160.
Okay, I got you.
163, okay. But they never said that so far yet.
Right.
So with that being said, if it's like 160, 163, 164, cool. But if Jamel is going to 68, I don't see him winning. Because one thing about it, Canelo is precisely strong. And that's the in-shape Canelo. I mean, with that being said, I don't see nobody beating him at 168 but beating Videz. Never been to Videz. I'm when I see him beating him.
Yeah, beating Videz.
So with that being said, but now, Jamal, if Jamal fights him, who I think is going to fight him next, off the legacy, at 168, I think Jamal has a definitely shot. Now, with Jamel, if Jamel fights him at a catch with a 160, 162, I definitely see Jamel. I definitely see Jamel beat him. I definitely do. Hands down.
I'm going to go with it. My choice is I'm going to go with Jamel on that. Either way, I'm going to go with that. But look, let me say this. I want to say Laura Reeves says she says she'll be there on the 29th. GTD is being promoted by Angel Munoz. That's Javante Davis. Definitely we'll see Angel there and Laura that night. Any questions you have for me?
Oh, ain't none. None at all, man. I just want to thank you because, man, you had your time. Now, have anybody else on the show, but you brought me on, man, and I greatly appreciate you.
Oh yeah, man. It's all about this. Helping everyone. And we're right here in the NC, so my doors are open for everybody, and I mean, especially here in the Carolinas. South Carolina, all over DC, it doesn't matter, even out to the West Coast. But anyway, let me ask you one more thing before we get out of here. What does the D.Hall People Show and the J.O. Productions mean to you?
To me, it means a great guy leading the way, but more importantly, you're very honest, upfront. and you don't just have anybody on your show. Because me and you both talked before.
Yes, sir.
And I'm just like, big bro, I didn't get on the show. You said, okay, we'll talk. You didn't lie to me. You didn't lie to me.
Nah.
You said, okay, we'll talk. You know, and
yeah.
With that being said, I mean, you gave me the opportunity. So I appreciate you because, like I said, you don't have just anybody on your show.
Yeah.
You're very private about who you pick and choose. And with that being said, everybody that comes on the show is beneficial to the people in the world, or more important to the show. Yeah. And that's what we need more of.
Yep. And I appreciate you, Lamar. I see you on July the 29th. I thank you for coming on the program. Jay, thank you. He's the one that did your promo and all that good stuff. And we thank you here at the D.Hall People Show. And I hope to see you. I will see you the 29th. Man, we're gonna have a knockout that night, brother.
Yes, sir. And it ain't gonna be me.
I know that's right. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming on the program.
All right, then.
All right, now. There you have it, my man. Lamar Russ, super middleweight, man, been all over the place, all over the world. Look, we'll see y'all. We're coming back Thursday. I'll be back Thursday with Miss Coco, Southern Soul artist. Next Sunday, I got my man Tony Weeks on. Yeah, California. Yeah, Tony Weeks. I think it's California, Vegas, one of the two. But anyway, it's going to be on. We're going to have him on. Tony Weeks, professional referee, been refereeing for over God knows how many years. Hope to see y'all then. Thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for all the questions. I will see y'all next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much.
You are in the mix with D.Hall and the People's Show.
Coming to us out of studio today in beautiful Raleigh, North Carolina. He stands next to his world-famous producer, Jay. He is the number one, undisputed, top talk show host on the air today. The voice of the people show. Ladies and gentlemen, here is D.Hall.
Your production.